hearts, I am indeed so especially excited to have this opportunity to come to you once again this Sunday morning in your homes, in your automobiles, on your job. Amen. It is truly a blessing to stand here before you, God's people, to declare a word on behalf of our Creator. I want to say good morning to each and every one of you. Indeed, this is a blessed and fabulous morning that God has allowed us to see. And I'm going to rejoice and be glad in this very special day. I do want to take this opportunity now to celebrate, to congratulate, and simply to say happy birthday to all of our July birthday month individuals. Amen. It is truly a blessing. God would allow you to see yet another year. And so this first Sunday in July, I want to say to you, happy birthday. For those of you who are celebrating anniversaries this month, we are so excited that you have allowed God to lead you in your relationship, because here's what we do know in marriage, is that it is not because of us, but it's in spite of us that we stay together. And it is because of God's grace, His love, as He continues to show us the way. So congratulations to all of you who are celebrating anniversaries this month. I do want to ask that you continue to keep in your prayers the Longino family. Amen. As Reverend Ricky Longino has transitioned, he was a minister, an associate minister at Greater Fellowship Baptist Church under the leadership of Reverend Stanley Smith, our moderator for the Mount Hermon Association. We do want to keep that family in prayer. We want to keep that church in prayer. We also want to keep the Mount Hermon Association family in our prayers. We also want to keep in our prayers the Dones family. As Alice Dones lost her brother, we're asking that you continue to pray for that family. The phone calls and cards are truly appreciated. So we want to keep them in our prayers. We want to keep our family at large in our prayers, knowing that God can and will see us all through. I want to continue to encourage you to give your tithes, your offerings, that the work of this church can continue on, that we might continue doing what God has called us to do. For those of you who have continually given of yourself, your tithes, your offerings, your sacrificial offering, I want to thank you. I do want to send a special thank you to Walter Cobb, my father-in-law. I have been speaking to him for quite some time about coming to visit with us here at the church. And just a week or two ago, I was speaking to him, and he shared with me that he logs in every Sunday morning. And so we are especially excited that he continues to log in every Sunday morning to join with us. This pandemic has opened up new avenues, new ways for us. And so we are excited that you are joining and logging in with us. And we also want to thank you, Walter, for sending in your monetary contribution, your tithe, your offering, planting a seed here in the Philadelphia Baptist Church, where we know that this is fertile ground and your seed is going to good use. And so we want to thank you for sending in your tithe, your offering. There is a word from the Lord. And I want to direct your attention now to the book of Exodus, the 32nd chapter. I want to read within your hearing two verses 25 and 26. Exodus 32, 25 and 26. As you locate that, I do want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you that submitted your child's name for the AB Honor Roll. We are especially excited, and our scholarship committee is putting together something special for your student scholar. And so we want to thank you for submitting those in a timely fashion. that we might do what it is we desire to do. Exodus, the 32nd chapter, 25th and 26th verse. It gives us this knowledge. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies, then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, Who is on the Lord's side? Let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him. Amen. This morning I want to ask you that simple question. Are you on the Lord's side? Are you on the Lord's side? The question of whose side are you on? It's a question that we all will have to answer. The question of whose side are you on is a beaming question even during the time period in which we live. Even during what we are experiencing as a nation, the question of whose side are you on is a ringing question that rings on our hearts even this morning. And so I ask you, whose side are you on? Moses himself asked the question to the children of Israel after God had delivered them out of the land of Pharaoh. I'm sure that you remember how skillfully God guided the children of Israel out of Egypt. The book of Exodus, it has captured the journey that the Israelites endured as they made their trek out of Egypt land. Exodus allows us to look through the window of history as we see the mighty hand of God at work. And even under that mighty hand of leadership, that mighty hand that God led the children of Israel out of Egypt, we find these children, these God's people, we find them at odds with God. Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange that God can guide us, God can lead us, God can protect us, God can provide for us, and still we find ourselves at odds with our Creator. They didn't find themselves at odds with God because of poor guidance. They didn't find themselves at odds with God because of poor leadership. They did not find themselves at odds with God because God didn't take care of them. God provided for them. They didn't find themselves at odds because of what God did or did not do. And I want to make a footnote right here for just a moment. There are times in our lives where we find ourselves at odds with God, and instead of us identifying the issue that we have, we are pointing our finger in God's face. We are shaking our fist at God, and we're saying, God, you haven't done enough. God, you haven't moved enough. God, you haven't guided me. God, you haven't provided for me in the way that I want you to do.
Right.
This was not the case with the Israelites. It's not the case in your life. God is an awesome provider. He is a father that takes care of his business. Right. God provides, God guides, God nurtures, God cares for us. But at times we find ourselves at odds with our Creator. Exodus allows us to see the power of God's leadership as he delivers the children out of Egypt land. As God has predestined the deliverance of his people out of the land of Pharaoh, the Bible says that God spoke to Moses by way of a mysterious burning bush. I wish I had time to talk about that burning bush, that bush that the flame did not consume, but it enveloped and it just glorified that bush, and it just burned on that bush, and that bush spoke to Moses. The bush that was on fire was not consumed, but it spoke to Moses, and he told Moses, Moses, here's what I want you to do. Moses, I want you to get yourself together.
Right.
And I need you to lead my people out of the land of Egypt, out of bondage. I need you to lead my people. And you know the story, how Moses spoke to Pharaoh concerning God's people. But Moses, as he spoke to Pharaoh, Pharaoh would not hear the words of God. And so God allowed a series of plagues to befall Egypt. A series of 10 plagues that plagued Egypt, insomuch that Pharaoh had to listen to the voice of God. Yeah, we too are in the midst of a plague. We too are in the midst of a situation where God is trying to get our attention. And he's asking the same question Moses asked the children of Israel: whose side are you on? Right. The Bible says that children of Israel journeyed out of Egypt, led by a pillar of clouds by the day and a pillar of fire by night. The hymnist, he recorded this journey with a hymn saying, "Guide me, O thy great Jehovah, for I am a pilgrim through this barren land." The hymnist, he wrote and recorded the powerful leadership of God. Right. For it goes on to say, bread of heaven, yeah, bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. The hymnist was able to say this because when the children of Israel, they thirst, God caused water to spring up out of a rock. When they were hungry, God caused manna to fall from heaven to feed them. God had brought them a long way. He brought them out of the chains of slavery. He brought them out of bondage, and he took care of them the whole way through. Amen. God had delivered God's chosen people out of the hand of Pharaoh. He guided them and protected them and led them. Moses was in charge to lead God's people. And at that time, our text, we find that Moses had led the people into a valley where they had set up camp. Right. They left Egypt land. They were guided. They were taken care of. And Moses had led them down into a valley. For God had promised them their own land, a land of milk and honey. But they had not yet arrived. They had promises. They had a predetermined destination, but they had not arrived. They were in a type of holding pattern. Yeah, you know what a holding pattern is. When planes, they're coming in, they're leaving one destination and they're going to another place. And sometimes things are booked up at the airport and you can't just come from that destination to this destination and land. Sometimes they have you in what's called a holding pattern, where you're simply staying over a particular section, waiting on your ability to land safely where your destination has been predetermined. Yeah, a holding pattern. And when I think about this holding pattern, I think about where we are even now, social distancing. This pandemic that we are engaged in, we are in a holding pattern. We are asked to stay and shelter in place. We're asked to stay out of large groups. We're asked to stay at home unless there's pertinent things that we must do. We're in what I call a spiritual holding pattern. Right? God has determined a destination for us. He has a predetermined goal for us. He has a mission for us. He has some things set up for us. But right now we're in a holding pattern. It takes time to ensure that everything is in place. He's got to be sure that we're ready to receive what he has for us. Yeah. You know, we're always talking about what's going to happen when we come out of this thing. But here's what I want to tell you, is that even as we are coming out of this thing, here's what I want you to know, is God has some predetermined things for you, but you are simply in a holding pattern. Don't for us. He's got to be sure that the thing that he has for us is in the right position, is in the right place, ready for us to just take what it is he's promised us. Yeah, he's got to make sure that our mind is right. He's got to ensure that our heart is right. And so here's what I need you to know is that in order to test you, in order to ensure that you're ready to receive, you got to go through some tests, some trials, and some tribulations, and you got to hold fast, even in the holding pattern. So we're in this holding pattern. There's some new things that are waiting for us after we get out of this holding pattern. Yeah, we're in the holding pattern because God got to dress it up. You know how it is when you go into the dressing room. You get yourself together. You're shopping with someone and you want to impress them with what you're about to put on, what you're about to have for yourself. You go inside that dressing room and you dress yourself up. You make sure your tie is straight. You make sure your makeup is on. Your lipstick is popping. You wait until everything is in place and you open that door, and when you step out, eyes are on you. There's some new things for you, and God has you in a dressing room. God has you in a holding pattern because he's got some new things for you. He's got some new territory for you to occupy. He's got some new things for you to have for yourself. He's got new places that you're going. He's got new jobs for you. He's got new homes for you, new cars for you. There's some of us that are upset because things have happened on our jobs. Some have lost their jobs. Some have been transitioned on their job. Here's what I need you to know. You're simply in a holding pattern. And as you're in that holding pattern, he's preparing what is to come. Somebody lost a car. You're simply in a holding pattern because he had to get rid of that stuff to make way for that new car. Somebody needs a new home. He had to disrupt some things in that old place because he has you in a holding pattern, but he got to get things lined up so that you can receive what it is he has for you. We got to remain in a holding pattern until God says it's safe for us to land. We're in a holding pattern. We're in a holding pattern, much like we find ourselves today. We're in a holding pattern, and this is where the Israelites found themselves. They were in a holding pattern in the valley. Yeah, valley experiences are uncomfortable. There's a whole lot of things that come downhill into the valley experience. It's uncomfortable, and it's darn sure not a nice place to be in your holding pattern, but that's where the test and the trials come. Down in the valley, and the Israelites found themselves in the valley in a holding pattern. My brothers and sisters, it's easy to become discouraged when you're in the valley. It's easy to become impatient when you're in the valley. It's easy to become distracted. Yeah, because our focus has now changed. You see, when you're on top of the mountain, you can see everything down below, and it looks so pretty, it looks so pristine, it looks so peaceful because of your position, because you're able to look down. You've got that eagle-eye view. You're able to see it. But when you're down in the valley, you've got obstruction. You've got mountains on this side, hills on that side. You're down in the valley. You can't see the whole landscape. You only see a portion of the landscape. And so as our focus changes, here's our reality changes. Yeah, when our focus changes, our focus is not now on the heavenly beauty that God has all around us. Our focus is on that small issue that's in front of us, that small mountain that's in front of us, and our focus changes and our reality around us changes. But here's the perfect beauty in this thing. That same thing that you saw on the mountaintop is the same thing that's still out there. You simply have to change your focus. You are in a valley experience, holding in a holding pattern, but your focus should remain the same. Your eyes should be focused on God. But we must take a page out of Moses' book. As we see Moses, he takes time to ascend up into the mountaintop to visit and communicate with God. From time to time, we need to spend some quality private time with God. For when we spend our valley experience, because talking to God, walking with God, and seeing things from God's perspective oftentimes causes a shift in our environment. It causes a shift in our heart. It causes a shift in our mind. Our mind now becomes renewed every day. And that situation that we saw one way today, tomorrow we see another way, because we know God is in the middle, stirring things up, aligning things in our life. And so we've got to stay focused on Him. We've got to communicate with Him. We've got to talk with Him. We've got to walk with Him. We've got to hold His hand as He holds our hand. When we spend private time with God, we'll be better equipped to stay steadfast and unmovable while we are in our holding pattern. When we spend private time with God, we will have more strength to withstand the attacks of Satan. Because life has taught us that Satan is a sneaky thing. Satan has a way of painting pictures and masquerading around as if he's something that he's not. And the picture that we see is not the picture that really is. Satan has a way of disguising things and allowing us to see things as if it is more difficult than what it is, as if it is taller than what it is, it's wider than what it is, it's more troublesome than what it is. We've got to be careful. Satan loves to slip in when we're in our holding pattern. Satan loves to ease in when we're down in that valley experience. Satan loves to whisper in our ear when we find ourselves in a holding pattern. During this particular time of this pandemic, we are having to deal with a worldwide pandemic. Satan wants us to do two things. One, Satan wants us to give up on God. He wants us to turn our back on God. He wants us to cut off communication with God. He wants us to believe that God has left us to our own devices. He wants us to believe that God has simply turned His back on us and is not concerned with what's going on in our homes. He's not concerned with what's going on our job. He's not concerned with what's going on in our health. He wants us to believe that God has left us alone. He wants us to abandon the church. Secondly, he wants you to lose your faith. Yeah, he wants you to lose your faith. Here's what Satan wants you to do. He wants you, number one, to shut off communication with our Creator. Number two, he wants you to lose your faith. Here's what he understands. If you shut off communication and you lose your faith, he's got you wrapped up. But here's what Timothy tells us. Timothy tells us that we must fight a good fight. Timothy tells us that we must finish our course. When I think about that, here's when we start to dissect this thing. Timothy didn't tell us that we got to win our fight. He simply said we got to fight our fight. And some of us are thrown in the towel. We're so tired. We're so despondent with dealing with what we're dealing with. We've thrown in the towel. We've decided we're not fighting anymore. But Timothy tells us we got to fight on a good fight. Not only must you fight a good fight, but you must finish your course. We all got a race to run. And here's what Timothy says is that you don't have to be the fastest. No, you don't have to be out front. But Timothy tells us that we must finish our course. Finish the course. Fight a good fight and finish the course. But most of all, you must keep the faith. Satan wants you to abandon your faith. If you abandon your faith, Satan understands that he got you. If you abandon your faith, you've got nothing to support you. You've got nothing to lean on. You've got nothing to pick you up when you're down. If you abandon your faith, and so here's what I want to tell you while you're in this holding pattern, while you're down in a valley experience, you've got to hold on to God and keep your faith. But if we spend that time that we have now
to get closer to God, we will find that we got more power. Here's what we'll find is that when we spend that time, not only will we have more power, but we'll have more strength. When we spend that time, we'll have more clarity. When we spend that time, we'll have better understanding. When we spend that time, our focus is now 2020. We can see better. When we spend that time, but some of us in this holding pattern, we are discouraged. Some of us are so discouraged that we don't want to bow down on our knees and talk to our Creator. But we've got to take a page out of Moses' book and get all by yourself. Yeah, that's the time to get social distancing. Old folk used to say, going into my prayer closet. Sometimes you got to corner yourself off with just you and your Creator, you and your God, you and Jesus Christ Himself, that you might communicate, that you might talk about those issues, you might talk about this valley experience, that you might understand why you're in this holding pattern. Yet, we find that Moses has separated himself from the people and has ascended into the mountaintops to commune with God. Record tells us that Moses stayed up in the mountains for an extended period of time. Moses had already received the 2 tablets of stone that established the laws for the people, yet he still stayed on top of the mountain communing with God. The Bible says that the people in the valley began to gather and decide that they needed a new God. Yeah, they gathered because Moses, their leader, was away so long, because he did so much social distancing, that they no longer wanted to be connected with that which provides for them, that which guides them, that which protects them. They wanted a new God, a God that's with them, that they can touch, that they can see. Because they were without Moses for an extended amount of time, they decided that they wanted to do things their own way. They would take matters into their own hand. And they asked Moses' brother Aaron, to build them a golden calf. Yes, my brothers and sisters, even after God had been so good to them, even after God had delivered them out of the hands of Pharaoh, even after he had delivered them out of bondage, even after he had provided all the things that they needed, the people still wanted an idol God. My brothers and sisters, we've got to be careful what we do when we are in the valley. We've got to be careful what we do when we are in a holding pattern. For these are temporary conditions with God has already established a permanent solution. So as I read this, I wondered, why is it that these individuals would want an idol God? And where would they come up with this idea of building a golden calf? You remember when they were in Egypt, they worshiped the golden bull. Yeah, and so that tells me, that shows me something here, is that sometimes we can get so engaged and involved in traditions and customs and things that are going on around us that are foreign to us, that we accept and bring about our own. And so here's what I want to tell you. Even as you're in this holding pattern now, when you come out of this holding pattern, there's some things that you've been engaged in. There's some places you used to go. There's some people you used to be around that can't go into this next predetermined place for you. The Israelites, they decided that they would hold on to some of that stuff that they faced and dealt with in bondage, and they wanted to make it their own. There's some things that you made your own, that in this holding pattern, God wants you to drop it all. Doesn't want you to go into this new territory. Doesn't want you to go into this new place. He doesn't want you to go in and deal with and retain the same old mess you used to be involved in before you got down in that valley experience. Even though they had seen the awesome power of God, they had seen how much God loved them, they had been provided for, and every one of their needs had been taken care of, here's what they decided. They decided it's easier to go back to what I'm used to. It's easier to hold on to that silly stuff I used to do. It's easier to blend in with what I used to know, to blend in with things around me than it is to press forward to receive what God has for me, because it's uncharted territory. It's easier for me to just hold on to what used to be. My brothers and sisters, let me encourage you. As you might find yourself in a valley experience, you might find yourself in a holding pattern. God has not forgotten about you. He is merely making preparations for you to enter into the promised land for you. Everything has a season, and in due season, your time is coming. Sometimes we just have to learn how to wait on God. But the people in our text desired an idol God. And the Bible says that Aaron told them to break off the golden earrings from their ears, their wives' ears, their sons' ears, and their daughters. Collect all the gold that you can collect. And the Bible says that Aaron took that gold and he built a golden calf. The scripture tells us that the people took off all their clothes and they danced around this golden calf. They danced around in so much that they sang and became jolly, and they made outcries saying, "These be the gods that brought us from where we were." Isn't it amazing how we can replace God with stuff? We can replace God with things, the same things that God has blessed us with, and we can set it up as our golden calf. We can set it up as our golden bull, and we declare, "These be the gods that has done for us." Yes, Sunday morning, instead of doing and communing with God, instead of talking with God, instead of tapping into a virtual service, some of us are out cutting grass and washing cars. We're out taking care of things that God has blessed us with, but we are shunning the time that we need to spend with our Creator. Here's what we're saying: "These be the gods that take care of me. These be the gods that provide for me. These be the gods that guide me." Isn't it funny how quickly we can turn our face to God just because we're in a valley experience, because we're in a holding pattern, and it becomes uncomfortable. It becomes a situation that we don't know what's going to come on the other side. We can sometimes shift our view and idolize those things that God has blessed us with. The people had corrupted themselves, committing the sin of adultery. And God says to Moses, "Moses, I've seen these people, and these are some stiff-necked people. Moses, leave me alone that my wrath will wax hot, and I might consume these people." Moses, with the heart of a good leader, Moses, he pleads with God. He says, "God, please give them another chance. Yeah, for you brought them out of Egypt, and you have led them through the desert. You have given them bread while they were in a starving land. You've given them water when they were thirsty. Lord, do you really want your legacy to be that you led these people out of bondage? You took care of them all of this time. You fed them. You provided for them, only to get them out into this valley experience to destroy them? Will it be said that you did this only to slay them in the mountains? Will it be said that you did this only to consume them from the face of the earth? God have mercy." And the Bible says that God did have mercy, and he decided not to consume the people. And so we find Moses as he's headed down the mountainside, as he's headed down in the valley. Once he got there, he sees the people. He sees the people as they're dancing with their clothes off, as they are shouting and having a good time, as they are declaring that these be the gods that took care of them. These were the gods that fed them in the wilderness. These were the gods that gave them drink when they were thirsty. And the Bible says that Moses got angry. But the Bible says Moses stood at the gate of the camp and asked the question, who's on the Lord's side? Yeah, he asked that question, who's on the Lord's side? For if you're on the Lord's side, here's what I want you to do. I want you to come over with me. Okay. Moses was unsure as to who was on God's side because of what he saw. My brothers and sisters, if you're on the Lord's side, you ought to show some sign. Yeah. There should be something particular about you if you're on God's side. Yeah. When I see you, I ought to see the Lord in you. Yeah. The way you walk, my Lord, you tell me that you're on God's side. The way you talk should tell me that you're on the Lord's side. There should be some evidence of whose side that you're on. The Bible says that the tribes of Levi, they were to stand with Moses. And so, my brothers and sisters, if you're on God's side, you must make your stand. Ain't God all right? You gotta stand. Stand for good and not evil. If you're on God's side, you gotta stand when your stance is popular. And you gotta stand when your stance is unpopular. If you're on God's side, you must stand when people say no. You got to stand. Ain't God all right? But when you're on God, when you're on the Lord's side, ain't God all right? My Bible tells me that the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. When you're on God's side, you're with the beginning and the end. When you're on God's side, you're with the keeper of creation. When you're on God's side, you're with the keeper of all. When you're on God's side, you're with the architect of the universe. When you're on the Lord's side, you're with the creator of all. He always was, ain't God all right? And he always will be, ain't God all right? And he always is. He's unmovable, unchangeable, and undeniable. For his ways are right. Ain't God all right? And his word, his word is eternal. His will is unchangeable. If you're on God's side, you're in good hands. If you're on God's side, you don't mind your bad experiences. If you're on God's side, you're not afraid of the holding pattern. Ain't God all right? When you're on God's side, you might not see what's around the corner, but you know who's around the corner. When you're on God's side, you might not know what tomorrow holds, but you know who holds tomorrow. I ask you now, whose side are you on? If you're on God's side, you gotta wait on the Lord. Yeah, be of good courage. Yes, if you're on God's side, wait on the Lord, and he'll see you through. Just like the children of Israel, you've been through too much. Just like the children of Israel, you've been doing way too much. Just like the children of Israel, you've been through dark times and hard times, and you've gone too far to turn around now. We gotta be able to be like the Levites and wait on the Lord. My Bible tells me that they that wait on the Lord, they shall mount up with wings as an eagle. They will run and not not behind me. They are in front of me. I got an assignment. I got a predestined place. God is, He will deliver me. God will guide me. God will provide for me. I don't know about you, but I'll stay. Lord, I'll stay. I'll stay on the Lord's side, because I know when I'm on God's side, I'm on the winning side. I'm on the winning side. I'm on the winning side if I stay with the Lord. And so, my brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you. There are those of us who are dealing with things outside of this pandemic. And it seems like it's so rough. It seems like it's so tough. It seems like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And I want you to understand that you're simply in a holding pattern, as God is preparing what He has for you. But you've got to keep your faith. You've got to keep your focus. Keep your mind stayed on Him. And identify yourself as being God's creation. God bless your hearts. Let us pray. Everlasting and eternal God, our Father, we thank you. God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the message that has gone forth. We're asking that it fall fresh on fertile ground, that your people may find strength, your people may find encouragement, they may have a little more power, even as they are within this holding pattern. God, right now we ask that you would strengthen us in so much that the light of Jesus Christ that's on the interior of us would shine in a dark and dismal world. And when people see us, then they shall see whose side we are really on. God, even as we struggle as a nation, we're asking that you would strengthen our leadership, that you would strengthen us individually, that we might be able to press on, that we might live a life that is pleasing unto you, that the decisions made concerning your people, concerning this world, are made in concert with you. God, right now we're praying for wisdom. We're praying for understanding. We're praying also for strength. There are those, oh God, in the body, Father God, that needs strength to go on. There are those in the body that needs healing that they might press on. There are those, oh God, in the body that are needing a financial blessing. There are those around your altar, oh God, who's bereaved. There are those, God, that need your direction. They need you to provide. They need to hear a word from you. They need to feel a touch from you. And so right now we're lifting them up, oh God, even though they're not here with us in the physical. God, we know that wherever they are, that you're there already. And so we're asking, oh God, that you will lean over the balcony of heaven and allow your fresh anointing to flow. God, not only allow your anointing to flow, but God, we're asking just simply to touch us. Right now, God. Right now. God, whatever issue, whatever person, whatever is represented in the house this morning, God, we put it upon you now. We ask that you would have your way in our individual lives. God, continue to keep us safe. Continue, oh God, to wrap your loving arms around us. Comfort us, lead us, and guide us like only you can. And God, right now, we ask these things in your darling Son, Jesus' name. Let every heart, no matter where you are, let every heart say, amen. 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 God bless your hearts. I am eternally grateful that you got enough to log in this morning to worship with us here at the Philadelphia Baptist Church, where we are located at 1150 Philadelphia Avenue. Amen. We're asking that as this ministry is a blessing unto you, that you would continue to give. You can give through the Givelify app. That is the
PBC Atlanta, 1150 Philadelphia Avenue. Those of you who are not comfortable or prefer to send your gift in, we do have people on location that are able to receive your gift. We're asking that you mail it in at 1150 Philadelphia Avenue, Southwest Atlanta. And we might continue to do the work that God has called us to do. We're looking for each and every one of you to join with us on Tuesday and Wednesday night at 6 p.m. on Tuesday night. There is a quick word, 10-minute Tuesday, quick word to encourage your heart to press on throughout this week. We're asking that 6 o'clock on Wednesday that you would log in with us, amen, that we might be able to pray and to address the concerns that you have, that God would hear your heart. Wherever you are, I want you to know that I love you, I miss you, can't wait to see you. And until the next time, I will see you soon.